Paul Jacobs is next. Paul has 6 minutes, 3 minutes given to him by Ron Benson. Paul will be followed by Kathleen Hamilton, who will be followed by Marelle Dorsey.
Good morning, supervisors, county staff, and fellow citizens. My name is Paul Jacobs, a Temecula resident, and until 8 p.m. tonight, a candidate for Temecula City Council. Supervisor Benoit, I was going to joke that it looked as if you and Gary Johnson had written a staff report, but it's no joke. There is no staff report. The two of you actually composed this agenda item with no apparent staff review. The only signers on this proposal are John Benoit and Gary Johnson of Granite Construction. Wow. It's showing? The agenda proposal is written on Granite Construction's letterhead. I suppose Mr. Johnson should be congratulated on his promotion as the new czar of county planning. There are no initials signifying that any county department, including legal counsel, have reviewed this ballsy proposal. Let us be clear that there now exists a legal partnership between Granite Construction and this Board of Supervisors for the sole purpose of gaining approval of a project otherwise denied through the public planning process. So now you just do away with the process. There has been no internal review of this proposal. This board and Granite Construction are entering into an unholy partnership that excludes county staff, the Planning Commission, and the public hearing process. You do so knowing that such irregular action will create litigation for years to come. This marriage between the county and Granite Construction is going to be consummated in a later agenda item called a joint defense agreement. It even sounds like you have declared war on Temecula. I ask that County Council indemnify county taxpayers from the consequences of one supervisor and one company representative dictating planning policy for the entire county. Each individual supervisor voting to approve this fast tracking of Liberty Quarry should be held personally liable, since county staff and the taxpaying public had no hand in the arrangement. Each of you are personally voting on this item, knowing that the agenda report was created solely by one supervisor and one company representative with no review from any county department. Each of you individually chooses to go out on that limb with no input from the many professionals working for the County of Riverside. Besides potential personal liability with this rogue agenda item, consider the more significant impacts Liberty Quarry will inflict on a popular wine region that provides millions of dollars in tax revenue to the county. People are attracted to wine country to live and to do business. They will avoid coming to mine country. The valuation of taxable property in Murrieta and Temecula alone is assessed to be $25 billion. Gary Johnson's staff report claims the county will see optimal revenue from the quarry of $92 million. Consider that if Liberty Quarry causes a decline of just 1% in local property values, the county will lose $250 million in revenue. You are all quite wealthy, so I know you can do the math, but so can the public. You will bankrupt this county in the interest of the land development and building industries. But this is more than a matter of money. You are fast-tracking the destruction of the southern gateway to Riverside County and the reputation of wine country known as a tourism destination. You are fast-tracking the cessation of a very unique wildlife corridor and an ecological reserve with decades of established research. You are fast-tracking the disregard and the disrespect for the creation site of the Pechanga tribe of Luiseño Indians. Your contempt for all people of the Temecula Valley is the one consistency in this corruption of the public process. I am taking a week off after the election, and no matter the results, I will begin compiling a complaint to county, state, and federal investigative agencies to look into this railroading of Liberty Quarry. Somebody has to do something because what you are perpetrating is so horribly wrong and abusive. I don't know that you have broken any laws, but you have certainly shattered the public trust. Chairman Tavallone, who's left the building, considering the public's low approval rating of Congress, he's certainly running for the right office. Mistakes are seldom thought out. They happen in a rush. I urge you not to rush ahead with this mistake. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. Kathleen Hamilton is you're allowed to wave your hats, but other comments, please. Thank you. We want to respect the opportunity for everybody to have their say without feedback in any direction.